What if every religion you've ever known was never meant to compete, but to connect? What if the truth wasn't revealed all at once, but hidden across time, waiting to be completed? And what if a 19th century faith quietly holds the missing piece that could change how you see God, humanity, and reality itself? What is the Bahá'í Faith? The Bahá'í Faith is one of the youngest major world religions, founded in the 19th century in Persia, now known as Iran. Yet despite its relatively recent origin, it offers one of the most expansive and forward-thinking spiritual visions ever introduced. At its core, the Bahá'í Faith teaches that all religions originate from the same divine source, and that humanity is meant to unite as a single global family. It presents the idea that God is one, beyond human comprehension, and that throughout history, divine guidance has been revealed in stages through different messengers. These teachings emphasize the oneness of God, the oneness of religion, and the oneness of humanity, suggesting that all people, regardless of race, culture, or nationality, are part of one human race. But beyond these principles lies something deeper. The Bahá'í Faith does not treat religion as something fixed in the past. Instead, it presents it as a living, evolving process that unfolds alongside human civilization, constantly adapting to the needs of each era. The mysterious beginning. The origins of the Bahá'í Faith begin in 1844 with a young merchant in Persia known as the Baab, which means the gate. His message was both revolutionary and dangerous. He claimed that he was a divine messenger sent to prepare humanity for someone greater who would soon appear. This announcement challenged the religious authority of the time and created a wave of curiosity, belief, and opposition. People were drawn to his message because it carried a sense of urgency, as if humanity was on the edge of a major spiritual transformation. His followers believed he was not the final messenger, but rather a herald who was opening the door to a new era. Despite facing intense persecution from authorities who saw his teachings as a threat, his influence spread rapidly across Persia. In 1850, the Bahá'í was executed, but instead of ending the movement, his death strengthened it. Many of his followers saw his execution as a fulfillment of prophecy, transforming his life and death into a powerful symbol of sacrifice and truth. The promise he made, that someone greater was coming, remained alive in the minds of those who believed. Baha'u'lláh, the man who claimed a global mission. In 1863, a man named Baha'u'lláh, whose name means glory of God, declared that he was the figure foretold by the Bahá'í. His message expanded far beyond a single culture or religion. He taught that he was part of a continuous line of divine messengers that included Abraham, Moses, Buddha, Jesus, and Muhammad. According to his teachings, each of these figures brought guidance suited to the needs of their time, helping humanity progress both spiritually and socially. This idea introduced the concept of progressive revelation, which became central to the Bahá'í Faith. Baha'u'llah's teachings were not limited to spiritual matters. He also addressed issues such as global unity, justice, and the future of human civilization. However, his message was not widely accepted during his lifetime. He faced exile, imprisonment, and hardship, spending much of his life confined by authorities who feared the influence of his ideas. Despite these challenges, his writings spread and formed the foundation of a growing global religion. The mystery of progressive revelation. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Bahá'í Faith is the concept of progressive revelation. This idea suggests that truth is not delivered all at once, but is revealed gradually over time as humanity evolves. Each religion represents a stage in this process, offering teachings that are appropriate for the social and cultural conditions of its era. From this perspective, religions are not in conflict with one another, but are connected as part of a larger, continuous plan. This challenges the common belief that any single religion holds the complete and final truth. Instead, it encourages the understanding that human knowledge and spiritual awareness are still developing. It also raises a deeper question about the future. If truth has always been revealed in stages, then what future revelations might still come? And how prepared is humanity to understand them? A religion without clergy. Another unique feature of the Bahá'í Faith is its structure. Unlike most major religions, it does not have priests, pastors, or any formal clergy. There are no individuals who act as intermediaries between believers and God. Instead, the religion is governed by elected institutions, with the highest body being the Universal House of Justice, located in Haifa, Israel. This system reflects a belief in collective decision-making and personal responsibility. Each individual is encouraged to seek truth independently, without relying on a religious authority to interpret it for them. This creates a decentralized and inclusive system where spiritual growth is seen as a personal journey. The absence of clergy is not a limitation, but a deliberate design, meant to prevent the concentration of power and to encourage unity within the community. Sacred texts and the language of symbolism. The teachings of the Bahá'í Faith are preserved in the writings of Baha'u'lláh and other central figures. These texts are known for their poetic and symbolic language, often exploring themes such as light and darkness, unity and division, and the journey of the soul towards spiritual perfection. Unlike purely instructional texts, these writings invite reflection and interpretation. Some passages are clear and direct, while others are layered with deeper meanings that unfold over time. This symbolic nature allows individuals to connect with the teachings in a personal way, finding meaning based on their own level of understanding. It also adds a sense of mystery, as the texts seem to reveal more the deeper one explores them. The global vision, a blueprint for humanity. The Bahá'í Faith is not only concerned with personal spirituality, but also with the future of human society. It presents a vision of a unified world, where peace, justice, and equality are central values. Baha'u'llah's teachings emphasize the importance of eliminating prejudice, promoting equality between men and women, harmonizing science and religion, and ensuring universal education. These ideas were introduced more than 150 years ago, long before many of them became widely discussed on a global scale. This forward-looking perspective suggests that the Bahá'í Faith was not only addressing the problems of its time, but was also anticipating the challenges of the future. It offers a framework for building a more connected and cooperative world, where humanity moves beyond division and conflict. Persecution and silence. Despite its message of unity and peace, the Bahá'í Faith has faced significant persecution, particularly in Iran, where it began. Followers have been imprisoned, denied access to education, and in some cases executed because of their beliefs. This opposition highlights the tension that often arises when new ideas challenge established systems. However, what makes this situation particularly striking is the resilience of the Bahá'í community. Despite facing hardships, the religion has continued to grow and spread across the world. This persistence raises important questions about the nature of belief and resistance. Why does a message centered on unity encounter such strong opposition? And what does this reveal about the challenges of social and spiritual change? The spiritual mystery. Perhaps the most intriguing aspect of the Bahá'í Faith is its view that all religions are connected expressions of a single truth. Instead of seeing religions as separate or competing systems, it presents them as different chapters of one larger story. This idea challenges the tendency to divide people based on belief and instead encourages a more inclusive perspective. It suggests that different spiritual paths may ultimately lead toward the same reality. This concept does not erase differences between religions, but reframes them as part of a broader pattern. It invites individuals to look beyond surface-level distinctions and consider the possibility that all faiths are connected at a deeper level. If this changed the way you see religion, even a little, imagine what else you've been missing. The deeper you look, the more the patterns start connecting. So if you want to keep exploring the hidden side of reality, make sure to like and subscribe, because the next truth might be closer than you think.